Satyajit Ganu is a student filmmaker, and his film Srinivasan was screened yesterday, and he has worked in commercial film also. The heroine, the film, and Anisha is also associated to you.
I'm a film scholar at JNU.
She is the film scholar of PNU. She is still
I did the screenplay for sure.
screenplay for the Srinivasan also. So, Professor, let us start with Satyajit Ganu. You kindly make a statement about his film, your work, and how you are feeling here at the film festival.
It's a great feeling to be here. This is my first year at IFFI, and it couldn't get better because rather than just coming and watching films, I have also it's a good feeling that I've contributed to the festival by putting something on the table. It could be as small as Srinivas, but still it's a humble beginning for all of us, and we're still in the learning process. And in the good guidance of our professor, Mr. Divakar, we had to come up with a graduate film before getting out of college, and we were a group of 5 people. 3 of them unfortunately could not make it here, who are Agnijita Mukherjee, Divyanshu Datta Roy, and Jayalakshmi Sargolsam. So we had a pan-India group getting in talents from all parts of the country. And the system we had in our college was we had 3 mediums, mainly television, video, and film. And since I had worked in Bombay, the cinema, before, I was keenly interested in film and film as a medium. And thankfully, Divakar sir offered me the same. And when it came to pitching something as content for the film, my motto was to have something very simple, a simple story, to tell it in a simple way. Having said that, I don't feel it's very simple to kind of tell stories in a simple fashion. They do require a lot of thinking, and you have to rack your brains. Coming to the story, Srinivas is a very humble story about a young boy and his immediate aspirations, his immediate wish as a human being, and to which he is deprived of as a child. And his aspirations and his wishful thinking he expresses through an essay which his professor asked him to write in the classroom, and he does it so beautifully that he paints a very lucid image of what he doesn't have in his real life, but what he would want if granted a wish, and that is having a set of parents and a good family home, which he's deprived of right from the beginning. And that is what Srinivas is all about. It's about, also I would say it's about certain maturity that a child shows at a very tender age.
Professor Divakar, would you like to add something about this student section and his work?
Hello. Yeah, I would like to speak a few words about the university. Jamia Millia Islamia is started in 1920 by Mahatma Gandhi, who for uplifting the minorities. And the Mass Communication Research Center has been in existence since 1985. It was started by the former Secretary of the Information Broadcasting Ministry, Mr. A.J. Kidwai, and today it is known as the A.J. Kidwai Mass Communication Research Center, as a dedication to the person who started the center. And right now when we started, we had only the mass communication course, because cinema is all about communicating with the masses, and hence it came under the mass communication course. And what we give them is an MA degree in mass communication. It's a 2-year program. And we now have other courses, like we have MA in convergent journalism, and we have MA in animation, and we have an MA in development communication. So the center has grown by leaps and bounds. We also have a PhD program for filmmakers and young people. It's a different kind of a PhD. It's a practice-based PhD, unlike a theoretical PhD which is offered by most universities. And we have a diploma program is also in equipment maintenance, because most of our students are manning all the television channels in the country. In every single television channel, you'll find at least half a dozen or more than a dozen students, former students who are there. And they were having enormous problems in maintaining their equipment. So we started a hardware course on equipment maintenance, and those people are also working in most of the channels now. So that's been a long story of our growth over the years. And right now, I'm looking after the film department, and the students are offered either they do a film or they do a television program. So the best scripts are selected for filming, and this team of represented by two people here were the people who were chosen to make this film, Srinivas. It was a visually powerful material, so we selected it for filming, and the result is here on screen. We also have an animation film in the panorama made by the students who are doing the MA in animation course, but the students couldn't come, but the film was screened. These films will be repeated again on the 27th. So, if possible, you may kindly catch the films again. And there is also a television program, a product which is made. It's called Tick. Is it?
Family.
No, one is family and the other one is,
The two documentaries and one television.
yeah, Riki Tiki Toki, it's called. So there are two more films which are being screened. Anyway, I think if you ask questions, it will be nice, and maybe Anisha will have more to say
platform,
about the process of
section, or your experience about making up this film.
So when we pitched our proposal, we had a very it was a germ seed of an idea that Satyajit brought about, because so Srinivas is a story by this author called Sujata Rumadi. The story was a part of Maharashtrian board syllabi, and it's been off the textbooks for a couple of years now. So we knew the brief idea and the fact that the story was set in the coastal area of Maharashtra. So for us to adapt it to present day, the present day Delhi was a bit of a task, and I think that's what got the attention from the faculty members, that we managed to map it out in our script, and the fact that we had to get the same kind of powerful imagery, visual imagery on screen. So this was a massive challenge that we undertook, and we're right here